Doing? Hope you're good. Hope you're well. I'm going to need your help. This is one of those streams where I thought, you know what? I'm going to come on and do a stream. I'm on a bit of a treasure hunt right now. I'm not even going to lie to you. This is like big brain stuff. I kind of need your help to get through this. Let's just move the camera about. We've moved some stuff, by the way, in case you hadn't noticed. We've moved around a bit. All right, let's do this. I'm going to need some help. Let me turn the chat on first and foremost. That's not the chat. Hold on. There it is. Let me turn the chat. I'm going to need to put the chat on here. Chat, I'm going to need your help. Like, this is... I just had a go at this. I'm definitely not clever enough to do this. So let's have a go at this together, right? This is the Genopets treasure hunt. All right, so we're going to try and figure this out. We're going to try and figure this out together. So here we go. Genesis Habitat Treasure Hunt. Welcome to the first official Genopets Treasure Hunt. It is time to commence your search for the ultimate treasure, a level 1 Genesis Habitat. Throughout this journey, you will be presented with mind-bending puzzles. As you solve each puzzle, you will be given the opportunity to mint the genotype crystals needed to craft a level 1 Genesis Habitat. And there's only 5,000 of these remaining, and already a couple of hundred of them have already been minted. So, we need to get through all of this. Ready? Yeah, so, as you solve each puzzle, you'll be given the opportunity to mint the crystal required. Okay, so, what you'll need to complete the treasure hunt, you'll need approximately 15 gene and 0.05 soul. So, we have this in our wallet. Hey, Raphael, how you doing? Right, we've got enough gene. I believe we've got enough gene. Oh, maybe this didn't work. Maybe I need to redo this. I actually thought that I did this, but maybe I need to hold on a sec. Let's come across to Radium on Soul. One sec, because I think I thought I did this earlier, but obviously it must not have worked. I put a little bit on there. There we go. All right, so this is connected. So we're gonna go for US dollars into Gene. Ta-da! Come on. There we go. We'll do all of it, and we're gonna do the swap. Just need to approve this transaction. Oh, just need to connect my ledger. Bear with me a second while I do this. All right. This is big brain stuff as well. This is really not... Hello. This is really not like simple, like... They're making you work for this. Okay, right. So the transaction's been sent. So that should give me the gene that I need. Okay, traction's been confirmed. 21 genes. So that should hopefully be in my wallet now. Yep, there we go. So we've got 27 genes. We've got enough gene to do this. All right, here we go. Begin Cipher 1. Ready? This is it, Cipher 1. Down the rabbit hole. Okay, so we've got a code. Decrypt. So the first thing we need to do is translate this, and it gives us a few things to do it with. Okay. I mean... I need to kind of get this text, right? Okay. All right. So we've got a limited... How do we do this? Let's do this. Hi, by the way. I wanted to participate too, but I don't have Gene and Soul. Yeah, that's fine. Well, you can help me then. We can do it together, right? So, down the rabbit hole. That's all we know. Hey, Cindy. Good morning. So we have a bit of a clue here, as in there are some... It's like hieroglyphics, right? So we need to figure out what these words are. Because if we can figure out the words... If we can figure out the words, then obviously we can change this. So the first thing we need to do is take each of these symbols. Now, it's obviously also knowing what symbol's what. It's also knowing what symbol is what. So, okay, so we can see there. Brackets, okay. Okay. Right, okay. Right. This is tough. Okay, so question marks, commas. So what we could do is we could take this. I kind of feel like I want to... Can I inspect this at all? Is there any way that I can kind of get... Can I get this text? I can't. So it's all in there. Okay. Wow, so I can literally... All I can do is get... They've done it as SVGs. They're clever. It's not even like they've used like... No, Google Translate. You can't even copy it. So, like, I don't even know how I'm going to be able to get it. Like, I can... It's clever. It's very clever. It's not even like they've used a custom font or something. No easy way out of this one. So, I mean, okay. It's worth a try though, right? So what we need to do with this... Alright, let's zoom in a little bit, shall we? Come on, we can do this. We can figure this out together, right? Here we go. So... I mean, I can't see any other way of doing this, like... Looking for M's. I don't even know how to start. Like, where would you start with something like this? Try to screenshot the text and scan it. I mean, we need to figure it out. Like, we've got a clue here, right? So what does it say? It says decrypt. Right, well, I have no idea what any of these are. I can't even see any of these. Like, there's no J's in here, right? Unless it's upside down. Is that an upside down J? No, look, there it is. There's a J there. M something. Okay, look, M something J. Right, hold on. Major. Up major. Hold on, look, that looks like an M-A-J-A-R. O-R. So that's an O. So if that's what... Okay, so this word's major, right? Hold on, I can do this. Let me get a pen and paper. We're going old school on this one. We're going to write stuff down. Okay, so I've got paper. I feel like I've failed at the first hurdle. Like, I've got paper with no pen. Alright. I have a box of pens. My old company. Well, still currently my live company. Alright, so we know that word is major, right? No, so we know that's an M. We know that's a J. What words could there be with mate? M. Yeah, I don't want to make an assumption here. All right, so look, we know this is... Can't figure out what that word is either. That one doesn't make sense. We don't know what that is. We don't know what that is. I like this. This is tough. I like this. We don't know what that... Don't know what any of those are. We don't know what that is. Don't know what any of that is. Oh, that one. Okay, so this one in the middle here, which is an X. Okay, so we've got something with an X in the middle. Okay. Then I don't know what that or that is. All right, and then this, don't know either of them two either. And then that one is an M. So here we go. There's another like 5 here, which has got an M at the front. Something else. Then a J. Something. So that's an X in the middle of a word there. So if that is an A, because major, because that does look like a bit of an R, right? M-A, which would mean that's an A as well. Possible A, which means that looks like a possible W if that's a possible M. That is an M. That's definitely an M. So drone? No, because that's not an O, because that's an O. Something. It looks like drive. Drive up major. Drive up. That looks like it says drive up major. Drive up major R. I really want to know what this one is. God, this is hard. Fourth word looks like drone. Well, I think it's drive. I think it's DR. I think this is an I. V-E. Because that looks like a V. And that looks like an E. It looks like drive up major. It looks like it says, is that want? Could that be want? No, that's an X, isn't it? What's an X? Something X, something. Which could be a W. Wax. Drive up major roads. Possibly. But if this was roads, that'd be an S. Could be. W-A-X. Waxes? Waxes drive up major roads. Yeah, because look, that looks like an O and an O. So that looks like major. So, all right, let me do this. I'm going to write this down. I've got to decrypt this, right? So, it looks like word. All right, hold on. Let's do this together. So, where we're going to do this, because I want to do it on the screen with you. I like this. This is cool. Right, this is what we've got so far. So, let's get rid of that. Let's open up Notepad. Okay, let's open up a new Notepad. Ta-da! Let's bring it down here. All right, let's do this together. All right, chat. We've got this, chat. We can do this. Well, hold on. Raphael's like, I've done it. What? What? Don't tell me you cheated there. Hold on, Raphael. Oh, you searched. Okay. Down the rabbit hole. Okay. Right, hold on. So what have we got here? So we've got I'm gonna use I don't want to use X's. I'm gonna use zeros until we figure it out. So that's what it looks like to me. Okay? So what do we know? We know the sixth word. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. So we know that's an M. We know that's a J. Right, and we think that is an A, an O, and an R. So if we think that word is major, and we think this word is up, then are there any other P's? There is no other P's, no. Are there any other U's? Yes, there is another U. So there's another U there. Do you know what I should have done, actually? Would have made this a lot easier. No, actually, no, that wouldn't help. We got this. You think that's once? Okay, so yeah, No, it's not. It can't be. It's not once. It's not once because that's a Z, an X. Look, because look, this actually tells you what these are. So we get these. We get this much here. So that's an X. Fourth one is an X. So that there is an X, which means third word there is an X. That does look like an S, right? So S is quite common, so I'm sure we're going to find a few more S's. So let's have a look. Yes, look, end of the third word, there's an S. Okay. It looks like waxes. Because that's an A, right? So if that's an A, and we think that's a W, I'll tell you what, if we think, I'm going to do it small rather than big. All right? I don't know how to zoom in on this. That's the only problem. I can't make this bigger, sorry. I don't think I can anyway. Oh, I can't make it any bigger, sorry. Okay. See what I can do. Oh my god. Really? I'm really struggling to... I got my keys on the wrong buttons. That was my problem there. Sorry. One sec. Let's take this. Let's put it into like a brand new Google Doc, right? Let's do this. All right. There we go. Because I feel like at least by doing that, I can make it just a bit bigger for you guys so you can see it. All right. That's what we're looking for. That's what we got. Okay, so that's really hard. I don't know what any of that is. So that looks like an A, right? We think that's an A because that looks like major. That looks like an A. So that means there's an A there as well. So third of the second. Okay, so that one looks like an A. We don't know that though. We think it's an A. When it's not confirmed. And neither's that. So that's not confirmed either. And that's not confirmed. And that's not confirmed. But we think that's what that is. It can't be want because the third letter's X. Wax. It looks like waxes. Is that even a word? It looks like waxes. Because it's got an X. That's an X there. So if it's capital, that means that I know that's what that is. Are there any Zs in this? There's no Zs, is there, down here? Oh, there is a Z. There is a Z. There's a Z there. Okay, so the one before the end... Oh, hold on. It's all changed now. All right, hold on. Let's do it like this. Let's do it like this. I would normally just do it differently, but because I'm trying to do it with you guys... so that looks like a 3. That does look like a 5, 5, 5, 2. Yeah. Okay. That looks like a 1, a 3. Yeah. All right, cool. So where was that Z? That Z is... I've lost that Z now. So hold on. 1, 2, 3. That's the Z, right? Oh, it's in the middle of that 3 there. Really? In the middle of the 3? And we think we know what that first one is, right? We think that's an A, right? And that looks like a Y at the end. All right. All right, hold on. This is challenging. All right. We're going to figure this out. I see sunflower. Hold on. That must be an L as well. Okay, so that looks like lazy. So is that an L? Because that looks like lazy. So maybe that's an L. And maybe that's lazy, because that looks like, if that's an AZY, maybe that's not a single word on its own. It could be hazy. It could be a H. That looks that looks better. It looks like that's a 4. I'm trying to find out where the gaps are in the words. Hold on. Let me make this a bit smaller. Yeah. That's a 4. Okay. That's cool. All right, so that is it hazy or lazy? It looks like an L, doesn't it? It does look like an L. Is it anywhere else in here? No, it doesn't show up anywhere else, so that's the only place we've got that. But we also, if we know what a Z is now, that's the only Z that's in there. We think we know what the Y is. Is there any other Y? There's no other Y. Okay. That also looks like a W. If we think that that is there to be a W, then that looks like that is also a W. And that, if that is a W, then that's a W there as well. And then what's that on the end? It's not an R. Was it an S? Yes, it looks like an S on the end. Okay. All right. I feel like we're getting somewhere. This is tough. Okay. So, I mean, yeah. I agree. Last word starts with an M? No. I don't think the last word starts with an M. No, because that's an M there. Look, that's not an M. It's different. It's different. There's an M there. Hold on, so that's an R, right? So if that's major, and then that means that that one there starts with an R. And then, I don't know what that is. This one, I think we know this one. This one looks like an A. So something A. DS. That looks like a DS, right? So yeah, so that must make that an O. So that will be an O. So if that is an O, I saw another one somewhere. Did I not? Maybe I didn't. Is that the only one? Right, so if that... Yeah. Major roads. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Last words. No, last words doesn't. It's definitely not an M. All right. So, wow, this is tough. Okay. Could that be a D? Could be an N there. Yeah, and we think it could be lazy or hazy. I don't know. Okay. First word looks like new. Yeah, could be. Possible. We haven't got an N. Oh, if it's new, then that will be an E, right? So third word, this one will be an E. That's the same. So no, if that's waxes, because that's an S. Pretty sure that's an S. Could that be an A though? No, that's not an A because that's an A. Maybe that's not an E. Because that's the only place. So that means that could be anything. Like what word would be like that? If that is an E, because I agree that looks like an E there. If that's an E, then what's that word there? Wax. Wax something S. This is like a really bad version of Scrabble right now. Okay, well we'll figure this out. We'll figure this out. Hold on. We'll figure this out. We're gonna figure this out together, right? All right, come on. We got this. We got this. What could that be? Well, look, they've given us J's. Okay, so we've got the J's. Q, is there a Q in there anywhere? I've not even seen a Q. I mean, why would they give us a letter if they didn't give us a... There must be a Q. There must be a Q in here. Yeah, there is. There's a Q there. Okay. So what? That's a Q. Okay. And whatever that is... So, do we think that's drive? Do we think that's drive? Because if that is, then that means that that is an E, right? That doesn't make sense. QU something. What's that? We've had that before. That would be an E as well, though, right? Maybe that's an N and it's queen. Maybe that's meant to be an N. Maybe it's not a W. Maybe it's an N. Maybe it's queen lazy. Because that would also mean that, possibly. Could be now or no. That's the only three-letter word that could match. Now or no. That's if it is. Well, that actually would make sense if that was a W. That would make sense. But then that would have to be an N. And if that was an N... No, because that's... Hold on, because that could be an N. NAX. Is that an A? Yeah, it is, isn't it? A. So NAX. Drive up major road, something... this is confusing. I think that's a V because it's... No, it's not, is it? Because I think they're making it look like it's the word, but it's not. Maybe we can use it up here now, though. Maybe we can start to, like, use this up here to help us. Because we've got to figure this out, right? So if we now know that... we think... We don't actually have a clue what that is, do we? But we can start to figure out some of these words. Oh my god, that actually looks like it makes sense. Arlen, that actually makes sense. That actually does make sense. And if that does make sense, then that's going to be an E. That does look like beginning, doesn't it? So that does look like a B. Which I can't see anywhere at the bottom. Good morning, Octo. How you doing? This is big brain stuff right here. Down the rabbit hole. Right, well, it's obviously talking about Alice in Wonderland. That makes sense. That's an S. We know that. That looks like a... Is it a W? Could that be a W? Because that's a trick, wasn't it? Yeah, it does make sense. Alice was beginning. That does make sense. To get very tired... Arlen, how do you know that? Where did you get it from? Please. I mean, I don't think you can cheat, but I mean, if you found a text from somewhere, did you? I don't want to Google it. I don't want to cheat. I'm not Googling it. Oh, they gave a hint in the server. Oh, okay. But I didn't tell the answer. Okay. What was the hint? I've not looked. I've not looked in the server. I've not Googled it. I'm literally trying to do this from nothing. So this is what I've got to decrypt. So that looks like an upside down F, right? So few. So I think that's few. Yeah, well, that's what I think you've got to do. I think you need to use this to decipher this, right? But I was trying to do it the other way around. So, okay. So, few, and then that looks like an A, is it? So, yeah, Alice, yep, that makes sense. So then what would this second one be? Oh, an L. That would be an... So if that's a... If it was Alice, so that would be L. So that would be L. That would be B. B-L-A. Is that an... No, it wasn't an S, would it? What's that little V thing there that's up? Don't know what that last one is there. What's after A there? Few. I got that. Oh, it's there. So that's a C. Could that be a K on the end? Could that be a K? Is there a K anywhere? I think you need to make... Yeah, well, you need to make the above... Yeah, well, that would help to make the above alphabet. Like, to make the alphabet from above. That would make sense. I think that's black, right? That's got to be... I think that's got to be black. Few black... Oh, that's a T. Ah. Few black taxis drive up major roads. On or in? On or in? Neat. Right, okay. O. That's definitely an O. Which means on Queen. On Queen Lazy Lanes? Is it Lazy Lanes? Could that be Lazy Lanes? No, because that's an N, right? Hold on, we've seen that one before. What is that? No, we haven't seen that one before. Ah, I'm getting so confused. Few black taxis drive up major roads on Queen lazy lanes. I think that... No, it's not lazy lanes. Clowns. Queen lazy clowns. I need to know what this letter is. What's this one? This is this one here. What's this? What is this one? It's like a Z with a bit missing. I need to find it above. Where's that one? It's like a Z with a bit missing. There. What's that? What's this word here? Alice was beginning to get very tired few black taxis drive up major roads. Oh, is it quiet? It's not a quiet. It's quiet, hazy nights. Is that? Let me just double check that. I want to make sure. Does look like nights, doesn't it? Are we confident, chat? Are we confident? Is that what we're going for? Yeah? Are we happy? It's an interesting interpretation, though. It doesn't quite fit. Why not try it again? No. No, that's not correct. That's not correct. Do you... Do you reckon it's case sensitive? I mean... No, I tried it with all lowercase. Shall I try it with all caps? Alright, let's try it. You're right, that was it. That was it. It's all caps. Okay, we got it. Well done. Well done, chat. We got it. Nice. Okay, we got it. Alright, next. Nice. Well played, chat. Well played. That was good. I enjoyed that. That was good. Right, next. What we on next? Right. Okay, Sherlock, well done. The next steps of this treasure hunt will challenge your critical thinking. You may know all about cryptocurrencies, but how much do you know about cryptography? Can you crack the codes and decide? This is what I used to do in the army. I used to use cryptography in the army using a ptarmigan network, so I should be quite good at this. Okay. All right, so I guess I'm just going to take a screenshot of that, so I've got a copy of it. Now I kind of just need to show it somewhere, so let me go to photo here. All right, so it's got to be in capitals. I'm just going to put that in there and put it on a different screen just so I've got it, because it's saying go to the next one. If you're standing in front of a parking lot, look right. Hold on, wait, what? Hold on, wait, what? The next step of this treasure hunt will challenge your critical thinking. Good luck. I want to... Ah, okay, so this is giving us... Oh, so we might need to use the next bit and this. Okay, all right. So I feel like we might need that next bit. Can we go back to it? Okay, so I think, can we... Okay, so we can go back to it. Nice. All right, cool. Oh, no, it's in lowercase as well now, look. Really? Unless... Okay. The next step of this treasure hunt will challenge your critical thinking. Okay, right, let's go to the next one. Okay, challenge. If you're standing in front of a parking lot, look right and walk to the intersection. Go the wrong way. Make your first possible left. What should you do at 7 o'clock? What? If you're standing in front of a parking lot, look right and walk to the intersection. Go the wrong way. Make your first... What should you do at... Oh, I love it. It's like saying... If pizza was red, then what colour would your mattress be if it was snowing? Like, it just makes no sense. Okay, so... I guess we can use these from before. I guess we can go back and... All right, so I think what we need to do then is... I think we need to actually have this, right, as a... All right, let's do this. I kind of feel like we need this, right? Like, this is quite important to our what we're doing here. So let's kind of just bring this and put it into here. Let's start a new one of these. Just create. There we go. Okay. And then what I can do is... In fact, what I can do is this, right? Let's just do this because it's going to make our life a lot easier to do this. So we're going to go for like a new sheet here. Get rid of that one. Put that one there instead. All right. But then what we'll do is we'll just get rid of that. And instead, we're going to put some text in here. So what we needed was... Alice was beginning to get... because that's what that is there. All right. No, I don't want to do that. I kind of want to... Ah! The hell? Oh my god, this is weird. All right, let me just rasterize it. Was it going to let me do my thing that I want to do? Oh, it's because I'm in select area. Oh, I get you. Okay, my bad. There we go, that works. This is going to take forever to do this. Yeah. I feel like that's going to be the best way to do this. But now I just need a better way to like contain it. It's probably going to be easier and quicker just to write this out. But then if I write this out, you're not going to be able to see it on here. And the idea was like I wanted you to see it. So like if I come across to here, and I've got those as well now because I need them. So now it's like, this is like a T, right? So I need to find like that T. Really? Oh, it's there. But then I need to know what that word is. So, okay, let me do it this way. Let's do this. Try to refer to the answer below since it's much shorter. Oh yeah. So you're talking, you're talking about the bit below it, but yeah, I kind of need this, right? I need to like the first thing we need to do is we need to decipher this. So we need to know what the alphabet is. So that we don't need the words, we just need the alphabet. All right, let's do this. I'm just gonna write it out. I was trying to do it on the screen so that you could actually see it without. Actually, maybe there is a way I can do this. Hold on, maybe there is a way I can do this. Let me see. Hold on, might have a way to do this. Hold on, I don't even know what this program's called. One sec. Oh, it's called Concepts. Hold on. I don't know if this is going to work. Okay, so Concepts app. Can I log in? I can. Get it from Microsoft. Oh, can I just download it on the website? Is that possible? It's only available in the App Store. Okay. So I can't. So it's an app. It's only an app. So I can't. Okay. I thought I could download it. I can't. Don't worry. I was trying to share this with you so you could see it. I'm just gonna write it. I'm just gonna write it. So I want the alphabet. That's what I need, right? So I need A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Okay, perfect. So I've got that. So I know that that is an A. That's an L. Okay, so that's an I. That's a C. That's an E. Okay, I can do this. What was it, Alice? Oh, a few black taxis drive up major roads on quite hazy nights. This is a pangram. Okay, cool. So let me go back to here because that'll be the easiest way to do it, right? Let me go back to here. All right, so few. Okay. Yep. W is a. Okay. Okay, so that's a B. L. I've got L already. Got A already. C, got that already. K. Yeah, I need a K. What's a K? So K is. That's a T, right? It's obvious it's a T now when you look at it, right? It's like a. X was a bit of a confusing one. That's an I. Yep, got that. All right, S. Yep, got that. D is quite straightforward. It's that. Okay. R, got that. V's kind of a crazy one. It's like that. That bit there. Okay. U is literally like a U. P is like a P. Kind of crazy. Okay. Yeah, like the quick brown fox jump. Yeah, so basically it just contains all the letters, right? Although it doesn't have a G in it. Where's the G? There's no G. Oh, yeah, it does nights. Duh. Stupid. I was like, there's no G. I couldn't see it. And then I'm like, hold on a minute. That's really bad. That's the G there. Okay. Right. That H. It's like a sideways H. Okay, I get it now. Now I see it. It's obvious. J. Where's my J? Where's my J? Major, major, major. Alright, that's a J. M is kind of like da 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 da. Okay. N is like that. Oh no, I need O. What's O? O is that one. Okay, so Q. Where's Q? Quite hazy. Right, so that is Q. I need Y and Z. Almost there. Almost there. Y and Z. So end of hazy. So Y is quite straightforward. And Z is... Alright, okay. So I've got the alphabet now. And then it gave me on here... Oh, I can go to the next thing, can't I? There we go. So now I know what these are as well. So it's also given me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, yep. 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 Hold on, where's the 5? There's no 5, okay. Just trying to confuse me, aren't you? Making sure, just seeing if I'm paying attention, aren't you? That's all it is. Okay. And then we've got comma, dash, that, and that, which is some weird block. An actual exclamation mark. Okay. There's that one, and then there's... Right, I've got everything written down, okay? I'm good to go. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. So now I should be able to look through these because it should make more sense. Okay, so that's F, L, I, N, T, Flint, comma. Alright, I can do this. Flint, comma, M-I, C. Was that a H? Yeah, H. That's a G. I can't remember what that is. Michigan. Flint, Michigan, comma. United. Flint, Michigan, United State. What the hell is that one? Oh, for United States, yeah, okay. So that's the S that goes into that. Something SIG. No. For a signature. Okay, so that is L. What's that? If that's an L, then that is A. Is it A? Yeah, it is. It's A. T. Oh, latitude, longitude. Latitude, longitude. Okay. If you're standing in front of a parking lot, look right, walk to the station, go the wrong way, mate. Your first possible left. What should you do at 7 o'clock? Flint, Michigan. Prompt. Flint, Michigan, United States. Latitude, longitude. And then, okay, what's this above it? Okay. F. Flint. Was that a H? No, what is that one? W. Water. Flint. Water. Okay, what's this? C. R. Crisis. Flint water crisis. Prompt. Flint water crisis. You're standing in front of a parking lot, look right and walk to the intersection, go the wrong way, make your first possible left. What should you do at 7 o'clock? Okay, right. Now I figured out what that is. I still don't have a clue what I'm doing. Hell? Flint water crisis was a public health crisis that started in 2014 and lasted until 2019 after the drinking water was contaminated with lead. Oh, wow. Okay. Seven times great. Right, hold on. What's this? There's a 7 there. No, okay. I don't know. I'm literally just grabbing at stuff now thinking, what could that be? That can go. Challenge. If you're standing in front of a parking lot, look right and walk to the intersection, go the wrong way, make your first possible left. What should you do at 7 o'clock? Prompt. Flint water crisis. Flint, Michigan, United States. Longitude, latitude. Okay. Drink water, maybe? Do you know what? It was worth a try. Worth a try. Hydrate? Do you know what? I'm guessing, but okay. Flint water crisis 7. 7. 7 years later? No. Stop. What? It was. You should stop. Because you shouldn't drink. You should stop drinking. Wow, like 800 have already been minted. This is crazy. Life is a marathon, not a sprint. The elements around us are a force to be reckoned with. Attempting to harness great power comes with great responsibility, and perhaps there's a way that we can use our experiential knowledge as a doorstep to shape our future, or better yet, our present. Wow, your reward, unrefined water crystal. Outstanding, you find an unrefined water crystal. There are stories of folks transmuting unrefined crystals into craftable states. Perhaps you could refine it in the lab to reveal something magical. Let's do it. Hold on, let's zoom back out. Zoom back out. Hold on. Let's get back. Okay. Hold on, am I logged in? Okay, hold on. I'm going to have to log back in 1 sec. That was so cool. I like that. I like this. I got to just log back in here. Hold on 1 sec. This is really, really taxing on the brain. It's good fun. I like this. Okay. Let's refine this, shall we? Let's do it. What do you mean? I can't do it. Fresh. Discord account connection required for treasure hunt. What? Okay, it's working now. It's just being a bit weird. All right, there we go. So let's approve that on our ledger. Gonna pay our gene. But do you know what I love about it? It's so clever is because it's all relevant as well to like being healthy, to hydrating. I've still got my water here right now. My Flint, Michigan. I didn't know about that. I didn't know that was a problem, but I knew that there was a big problem about the water and the lead in the water. We've had it here in the UK as well. You refined a water genotype crystal. Congratulations. Collect 1 genotype crystal from each of the 5 elemental classes to complete the recipe and reveal the ultimate treasure. Cipher 3. Alas, the next puzzle is pending. While you wait, we encourage you to join in the conversation, Treasure Hunt on Discord, and discuss your findings. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go in and... oh. Nice. 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 They're never going to get that. Oh, nice. Nice. Oh, I like it. Okay, so this is cool. I like this. I really like what they're doing here. I think that there is... Like, okay, so here's the thing, right? We talk about play and earn games, and we talk about crypto, and we talk about, like... People, like, there's... What Genopets are doing right here is very different, because in this space, a lot of people get involved in play to earn gaming and play and earn gaming because they want to earn, right? There's less emphasis on the play and there's more on the earn. And so people are just playing a lot of these games because they want to earn money, not because they actually enjoy playing the game. That game was fun. I enjoyed that. That was fun. I enjoyed that. Now, I don't need to do this because I'm going to get all of these anyway. Like, we've got all the habitats coming with the you know, we've got all of the habitats and they're coming with the partnership. However, it's not just about minting the habitats. It's about going through the process and enjoying the process and experiencing this. And I love this. I really, really enjoy what they're doing here. This is very well thought out. It's great to show the team have gone to such lengths to do this. I enjoyed this. I thought this was really good. And I'm excited to see what they do next. Now, obviously, they're in the process of building the next part of this. But yeah. Yeah, really good. Enjoyed that a lot. So, yeah. Nice. Very good. All right, cool. Nice. All right, that was cool. I like that. Enjoyed that a lot. Oh, I can't post pictures in here. Flex. Nice. So we should have that now. That should be here. What? I've got 2 crystals. Okay. And 2 seeds. Oh, I can't type yet. Ah. Nice. Hero, to be honest, yes, but it depends on the exchange. It really does. We're already in connection with a lot of exchanges for Sunflower Land, and yes, we will be listing it, but it depends on what exchange. We're going with the reputable ones to start with. IB, you know, we'll look for the main exchanges. But yeah, we will be looking. Nice. No, I never heard of it, mate. So probably not, to be honest. If we go for it, we're going to be going with the major exchanges. We'll be going with like KuCoin, Hobie, eventually Binance, and then, you know, CoinMarketCap, Crypto.com. They're the ones that we'll be listing with. We're going to do it properly. I like this. This was good. Nice. The thing is, I didn't want to come here and spoil it. I wanted to enjoy the process, so that was good. So I enjoyed that. All right, nice. So we're all done there, ladies and gentlemen. All done. Right. I can't actually. I can't get away from this. Hold on. Get rid of that. That can go now. That was fun. That felt like it was. Yeah, that felt good. All right. What are we doing here? That's it. That's it for now. I'll tell you what I can do, actually. Hold on. Let me do this. Let me, whilst I've got you here, ladies and gentlemen, whilst I've got you here, Let me do this. Let me do this. Hold on. Let me do this. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show you something really cool. I just need to log into something. So just bear with me a second while I do this. I'm just logging in. In fact, I'll show you. I don't mind. I can show you what I'm doing. Hold on. All right, hold on. Let me do this. Just bear with me a sec. Just give me 30 seconds to do this. Hold on. You got to trust me on this. Hold on. Why didn't that work? Okay, there we go. 8 6 2 1 6 4 2 4 3 1. Okay, hold on. Yes. I know. Hold on. All right. In a second, my phone here will go onto that screen. I'm just joining. It is just joining the session, so just bear with me a second while this works. It's a bit slow today for some reason. Give me a sec. Right, here we go. Start session. Okay, so we're going to start the broadcast. I'm going to click start broadcast on my phone. And then that, you should see it on the screen. Ready? Come on. Go on the screen. Come on. Should be on the screen now. It's a bit slow today. Normally it's a lot quicker than this. I mean, okay, it's moved along. There we go. Okay, there we go. Nice. Right, so you should be able to see my screen now. Okay, you're viewing. Yes, okay, cool. It's just really, really slow. Really slow. Okay, well, let me see if it catches up. Right, okay, perfect. There we go. All right, let me... Genopets, you see that? Genopets. Let me click on Genopets. Let's open this up. Here we go. Accept. Okay, cancel. Don't know what that is. Let's just close that down and come back and do that again. No, thanks. There we go. I'll go back and do that in a sec. Hey, here we go. Look, check this out. There is my Genopet. How cool is that? So if you look at it on the phone, if you actually get to look at it on the screen, it is so cool. It looks so good. It looks so good. And then you can see I haven't even got my watch on. My watch has been on charge all day, so unfortunately I've not tracked my steps today. The steps that it's tracked is just like a few steps, like where I've taken my phone out to go outside for a bit. Yeah, so I haven't been tracking many steps today, but hey, cool, let's do this together, right? I'm going to press the button. Actually, we need to put volume up here. Hold on. Ready? Here we go. Oh, hold on. Still 10 to go. Boom. I need to do... Cannot find an event. Controller is already firing an event. Okay. I'm just going to take a picture of that because that's weird. Nice. There we go. Look. My inventory is still not showing up. My Genopet's in there, but... Nice. So that is what it looks like so far. Pretty cool, right? It looks really, really good. On the phone, it looks so cool. It's got depth to it on the phone that you can't really see when you're looking at it on here. Just looks like it. But yeah, that's it. Look, that's the game. How cool is that, right? Making me log in again now. But yeah, anyway, I just thought I'd show you that quickly. But that's it. That's the stream. We're done. Thank you so much for your help. We've got about a week's time and we'll do the next one, but exciting, right? Looking forward to it. So we are probably going to be looking, I would say, at the end of April. End of April is when we are looking to onboard our Genopet scholars. So we need 1,000 scholars ready to go by the end of April, and that timeline may change. All you need to do is go over to undisputednoobs.com, and we have scholarship application. Okay, so you can look through the website, you can see everything that we're about. Undisputed Noobs, people before profits, helping incredible individuals take control of their financial freedom through play to earn crypto games and DeFi yield farming. Okay, so the core values which you have to abide by if you're going to be part of our community is you must be respectful, stay positive, and have fun. You can read all about that on the website. We focus on 4 key areas of wellness: our mental health, our physical health, our emotional health, and our financial health. Okay, we start with mental because that is the foundation, it's the base layer. Doesn't matter what you do. If your mental state isn't in the right place, you're not going to work out. If your mental state isn't in the right place, you're not going to be feeling emotionally right. If your mental state is not in the right place, you're not going to be earning money. So mental first, mental wellness. So we talk about mindset. We talk about, you know, things that you can do to help create a positive mental attitude. And then that brings you into the physical side of it, exercising, working out, because once you've got the right mindset, I'm going to go to the gym, I'm going to go for a walk, I'm going to work out today. Once you've got that mindset right and you motivate yourself, then the physical stuff comes into play. And when you feel good in your body, you'll feel good in your head. And guess what? When you feel good in your body and you feel good in your head, then your emotions are going to feel better as well. So once all 3 of those are aligned, once your mind, once your body, and once your spirit is aligned and it is healthy, then you will attract money. You will attract the relationships, the partnerships. You will attract all of the things that you need in your life to be able to be financially wealthy as well. Which is why finance is just the tip at the top. It's the smallest bit that doesn't really matter. It is important. People need it. Obviously, it gives you... you know, with money, you can buy better food, you can buy better gym equipment, you know, you can go and do exciting things that you can enjoy. So money helps, but obviously they all tie together. So that's what we're focused on. And as a result of that, we built our DAO. So you can actually go to Aragon if you wanted to. You can go to Aragon, you can have a look. And if you are there, you'll be able to see client.aragon.org, Undisputed Noobs. Here we are. You'll see the tokens. We've minted the tokens. They're ready. We're building a DAO, the Undisputed Noobs DAO, and the Noobs token is there. It's ready to go. In fact, if I show you right now, we'll open up the wallet, switch to this account, look into my assets on here. Hold on a minute. Where are my tokens? Let me have a look. View account. Oh, there they are. Yeah, look, here's the token. Boom. So if I do that, grab this token, come across the MetaMask, import my token, custom token, add it there. Add custom token. There we go. Look, imported tokens. There they are. That's what it looks like. Officially a billionaire, ladies and gentlemen. Officially a billionaire. Only the value of the Noobs tokens, not quite $1 billion. So I'm a billion. I've got a billion Noobs as opposed to anything else. Looks like new tier of Revenari. I know, right, Raphael? It looks amazing. Hey, Nicola. Hello. What is the answer to the riddle? You're going to have to watch back, I'm afraid. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not telling you the answer. You're going to have to watch back. Just you got to stop looking for clues. Okay? Just stop. Just stop. Just stop. That's all I'm going to tell you. Just stop. If you stop, you'll figure it out. Okay, so anyway, we're doing a tokenomics at the moment, so we'll be launching our seed, our private A, our private B. And then we'll do our public sale, we'll do our DEX listing. So that's going to be really exciting, and we're building out everything around that. So what we're going to do is we're going to sell this token. The money we use to buy this token, we're going to use to buy NFTs. We're going to do DeFi yield farming with it, and we're going to generate funds to help people in places like the Philippines at the moment where they're struggling economically. So that's the whole purpose of our DAO. Awesome stuff, right? We'll talk more about that in the near future. So with that being said, I'm off. It's been a pleasure. I'll speak to you all soon. Take care. And yeah, be on the lookout because we will be doing some token drops for the Noobs token once we get everything up and running. Exciting times. All right, I'll speak